In this video, I'm going to show you how to become the next top streamer, and all you gotta do is copy me. Now I'm about to start dropping bombs on you like Amber Heard drops deuces in the bed, so buckle up. In a few easy steps, I'm going to show you how simple it is now to become a massively successful top dog online streamer. First, we're going to get into what you should do before you even start streaming. And number one, immediately quit your job. Don't even give 2 weeks notice. You don't need that shit. It's not doing anything for you. Just bail immediately. You can't have that job getting in the way of your imminent online explosion. Also, if you've got a girlfriend, a wife, especially if you've got kids, you better walk out on that too. It's time to bail on everything that's stupid. Now that we got all the non-essential, annoying things out of the way, it's time to really dig in. And I'm talking about opening up as many credit cards as you can. Because I know if you're watching this video, you broke. And we about to go shopping, baby. All right, come here. Let's get real. I'm going to tell you the truth now. Being a successful streamer has nothing to do with content. That's lame. It has everything to do with having the top gear. If you are not streaming from a triple PC setup, you are boned. All right, now it's time to max out those credit cards. We're going to start with the monitors. You need at least 9. If you're not able to play tic-tac-toe on your monitors in between streams, you may as well be one of those losers who makes YouTube videos. And for all those IRL streams, you're going to need to go get yourself a custom, body molded, temperature regulated, waterproof, 360 gyroscopic vlogging rig so that you can be the top dog on all the IRL vlogs. And for all the rest of the gear, it's easy. Just get on Amazon, type in keyboard, and buy 3 of the most expensive one they got. And do that for everything else until you run out of money. Now that you got rid of all the annoying things in your life, you got all that top of the line gear, you might think it's time to stream, but no. I'm about to drop so much pre-stream knowledge on you, you're going to think you spent an afternoon with Tectone. Love you, techie. All right, first, moderation in chat is for pussies. What good is a chat that doesn't have some sprinkled in hard R's, or maybe a little bit of extremely explicit sexualization, or a little bit of Nazi propaganda? Any chat that doesn't have that is boring. Next knowledge drop. Before you go live, you got to know what category you're going to pick. And it's so easy. Just go and see what is the most popular category right now. And that's what you're going to stream every time. Because I'm telling you, no doubt, for no good reason at all, you will definitely make it to the top of that page. And everyone will just watch you instead of 3,000 other people. All right, now that you got your game chosen, it's time to cheat your ass off. I'm talking about getting an aimbot. I'm talking about getting all of the hacks that you can, because guess what? Everybody loves to see the bad guy win, but only if you deny it all along the way. We are getting so much closer to being ready to stream, but first it's time to market, baby. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go into the top 10 streams. If you got time, the top 100, and you're going to go and promote yourself, because guess what? Every one of those streamers will be so glad and grateful that you decided to come into their stream and promote your shit. And guess what? Their entire audience will immediately leave and come watch you, guaranteed. It's so easy. Okay, next you're going to want to go and tell everybody you know in real life that you are now a streamer, and you're going to make sure to give them the link to your stream, because I tell you what, every one of your best friends, your teacher at school, your grandparents, they're all going to be glued to the screen, but only if you act way different than you are in person. I mean, you're going to have to put on a mask, baby. You're going to have to be super edgy, and trust me, your grandparents love that. And finally, we got one last thing to do before we go live, and that is to set up on a timer a command that will play in your chat every 2 minutes max, ideally every 30 seconds, reminding your community that you will allow them to sub for you and to gift other subs to other viewers. Now listen, all these people, they really want to do this, but sometimes they just forget. And so all it takes for them to open up their wallets, pay you, and smile and say thank you is just reminding them at least every 2 minutes that you need them to sub. All right, it's finally time to go live, but the first thing I need to tell you about this is under no circumstances should you ever be yourself. You are lame, and that's why you're watching this video. So don't ever be yourself. You know what they want to see? They want to see you be just like everybody else. So it's time to act like you're a motherfucking idiot. All right, your first few streams, you're going to see these wonderful people pop in, and they're going to tell you they love what you're putting down. They're going to say, add me on Discord, and you know what you should do? You should add every single one of them on Discord, and wherever that scam goes next, because I've never gone that far. Personally, you're going to want to do whatever it is they want you to do on Discord, right? You're going to have people come in and say, yo, your stream is dope. You should check out my art. And you know what? You should check out all of their art and you should buy as much of it as they will sell to you. And then you're going to have people come in and say, yo, check out this link. Just remove the space and you'll get instant viewers, bro. And guess what? You should hit that link and don't forget to remove the space. Okay, the next crazy tip is this one. You're going to want to make sure you watch your view count in real time constantly. I mean, watch that shit like a hawk, because I tell you what, I know for sure you have the mental fortitude to handle it if that number doesn't go up. But of course, you're watching this video, so that number is going to go up like a freaking rocket ship. Now, this next one is a little bit of an ace up the sleeve here, and you're going to want to really go for this one, especially if you haven't had success yet. You're going to want to get all the view bots, because listen, everybody knows that all the biggest creators are using them view bots. And certainly if ever Twitch or anyone else cracks down on this, they won't start with the little guys. They're not going to punish you. They're going to go straight to the top. Okay, next, your live stream is going so good, but you notice that there are people in your chat who are not talking in the chat. Why are they not commenting? Here's what you got to do with that. Immediately when you see that shit, you call out those lurkers by name if you got it, and you say, yo, you need to start talking in my chat, because I tell you what, nothing makes a lurker feel more seen and loved than being called out publicly. And trust me, they will definitely start chatting and stop lurking forever. Now you're gonna go ahead and play whatever music you want to on your stream. Who cares about copyright law? Nothing ever goes anywhere with that. So you're gonna want to play the most badass music you can, because people love a badass who plays badass music, and that is best. You might find sometimes during your live stream, there's a period where chat is a little bit quiet. Maybe chat's not scrolling, and you know what? You need to punish them for that. Do not ever, under any circumstances, fill in dead air yourself. Your chat owes it to you to make sure that that chat stays entertaining and that the conversation keeps flowing, baby. So you give them that silent treatment until they learn. And the final tip while you are live is this one. Do not ever raid another streamer. That is ridiculous. They are beneath you. And if anyone ever raids you, you need to get pissed about that. This is not a place for other stupid streamers to drop off their trash. Okay, now we've gotten your first few live streams out of the way. It's time for some more general tips for you. We're talking about growth now, baby. I mean growth like Hassan's heart rate every time he sees Asmongold's view count. That's the kind of growth that you are about to get. Okay, first, you need to be doing a 24-hour live stream at least once a week. Your chat likes nothing more than to see you ignoring them, looking absolutely miserable, and talking about how tired you are constantly. They eat that shit up, so you're going to need to do it all the time, and it's really good for you. Then you're going to want to hit the streets, baby. And I don't mean the real streets. I mean the follow for follow streets. You're going to get on Reddit. You're going to go wherever you can. And you're going to do all of the, hey, I'll follow you if you follow me. Because I promise you, even though you're not going to watch any one of those people's streams that you followed, every single one of them will absolutely watch your stream. Okay, no one's gonna say it, but I'll tell you, I'll shoot you straight right now. Funnels are for fools. Everybody knows that Twitch is amazing at discovery, and in isolation is the ideal way to stream on Twitch. So you're not gonna wanna get on TikTok or YouTube and create any funnels to your stream. Oh, put your best content in your funnels and you'll get viewers. It doesn't work like that. Twitch is amazing at discovery all by itself, so don't you dare set up a funnel, you fool. For people to start taking you seriously, you got to get banned. So it's time for you to decide, what kind of a ist are you? Are you going to be a sexist? Are you going to be a racist? Are you going to be a terrorist? If you are a terrorist and you go on Hassan's stream, that's not going to do it. That's not going to get you banned. You got to plan your first ban, baby. Otherwise, no one's going to know how cool you are. Pro tip. If you want to get banned real easy, just say anything bad about Hassan or one of his orbiters. That'll get you 2 weeks right out of the gate. But you should know, some of those orbiters are about to go bankrupt, so there may be openings soon. You may not want to close that door just yet. Okay, everybody, this has all been free for you, but I do have a paid masterclass called Get As Big As Queso, and there is a link down below in the description. And you might think I'm joking, But seriously, go check out the link so you can get as big as Queso. Love you, Case. But for real, there is a link. It doesn't cost any money. You should probably check it out. All right, I'm Brandanculus, and you should definitely subscribe to this channel because my next video you're going to want to catch as soon as it drops, and it's called How to Survive Like a Badass During Your Villain Arc. Pirate Software is in this masterclass right now. He's taken all of my tips, and it is going so good for him. And second, he has given me access to his unearthed found footage of his visit to the doctor for his diagnosis of second puberty. You're going to want to check both these out. And finally, you can catch me live 4 nights a week where I don't use any of these tips just to show you how hard it can be if you don't cheat and steal your way to the top. I'm doing it for you, people. I'm Brandanculus. Subscribe to the channel. Join me in one of my live streams. Hit me up with some of the ideas of other parodies you'd like to see or other wrong answers only, and I will get you on the next one. Peace. Oh, it's so flipping hot. Corduroy was a bad choice, unless it's back. Because I got a lot.